Okay, David. Ready?
Yep.
Well, first, I was wondering, what poem of your grandmother do you like best?
Ah, that's a great question. Well, it's a poem that she wrote about the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, and it was called "America, You Opened His Head Like a Flower."
And do you know the lines still?
God, you know, man, I don't think I do. I have it written down. No. Then there was another one called Plaza de Toros that she wrote about a bullfight in Mexico that she saw, which I also can't remember. But I can't remember what I did yesterday, so it's not surprising that.
Did she write her whole life, or was it just a brief period of time that she wrote poems? Or?
Well, she wasn't an overly prolific writer, but her interest in poetry and writing was a kind of a lifelong thing. She played music actually as a young woman, and yeah, she wrote her whole life pretty much. She
survived the Holocaust.
That's a different grandma. Yeah.
Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah, that's my other one. That's my Jewish grandma.
Okay, well, it's.
And she also played music. She played the balalaika and the mandolin, you know, Eastern European Jewish music, and she was the only member of her family to escape Poland in the war.
And did she was in a concentration camp, or?
No, she would never talk about it, but from what I was able to glean, once she actually spoke about it, but she had a cousin, I think, who was living in Palestine at the time, and the only way to get a Jew out of Poland by that time was to marry. They sent a Jewish guy from Palestine who had a British passport to marry her and bring her out of Poland. And just a marriage of convenience to get her out, and they got her out, and she never was able to find any of her family after that.
But did she return, because I think she passed away in 2005?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Did she return to Poland after 1989?
Never, no. She wouldn't. She was damaged very badly psychologically by the whole experience, you know. But you could imagine, you know, if your whole existence just disappeared.
Yeah.
Your family, your town, everything was gone, I think.
And well, the other grandma, she wrote poems.
Yeah.
I think the Jewish grandma, you were saying in the CD booklet, you were saying that she used to bring you groceries.
Yes, she did.
Let me read it out loud. Then we have it on camera. She used to bring me groceries and mushroom and kasha crepes when I was in my teenage heroin phase. What are kasha crepes?
It's like in Russia they call them blinis. It's like a crepe with kasha is like buckwheat. You know, it's like kind of like wheat, but a rougher version of wheat, and she would cook it with mushrooms and then wrap it up like a blini, they call them in Russia nowadays, but I don't know what you call them here. It's like a crepe with stuff inside of it. She would make them and freeze them and then bring them to me.